Hey team, thanks for checking in at this month's video cast. I just want to start with some announcements for you guys, what's going on in high school ministry. We got our summer camps coming up real soon. In June we're going to Hume Lake, and in July we're going to Mexico. And still some spots available for both of those camps. In fact, Hume Lake we only have like 1 or 2 kids signed up. So I really wanted to ask you guys right now to pray and to think about which students in your life group need to be going to either Hume Lake or Mexico. And I want you guys to take that responsibility on yourself, to really invite them and encourage them to go. Walk up to them and say, hey, are you going to Hume Lake? God's been putting your name on my heart as someone who needs to be at this camp or who needs to be in Mexico. And if they haven't signed up, man, walk them along the process of signing up. Take it as your responsibility. Take ownership of your life group and make them and allow them, or let me say it this way, encourage them to sign up for summer camp. It's going to be an awesome, life-changing experience, and I want your life group to be there. And I don't want you guys to miss out on that. So make sure they're getting signed up for Mexico or Hume Lake. Next announcement is Sunday morning. I need you guys there on Sunday mornings. Be there as much as you can. There's about a 10 to 15 minute time in the beginning of the service where the kids hang out and they like to just talk together, and that's a perfect opportunity for leaders to be there interacting with students and getting to know students at a deeper level. So make sure you're there on Sunday mornings. Next, I want to just remind you guys about our mission statement for HSM. We exist to make disciples, and we make disciples by doing 3 things. First of all, we invite students into a relationship with Jesus. Once that's done, once they've committed to a relationship with Jesus, we encourage them to become more like Christ and then to engage in His mission around the world. This week I want to focus on our Become program. How do we help kids become more like Christ? Well, our primary program that we focus on Become is our life groups. That's where we meet every Thursday night, and we really just focus on discipling Christians into a better relationship with Jesus, helping them become more like Christ. The Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians says, follow my example as I follow the example of Christ. And then that's what your responsibility is as a life group leader. You're to follow Christ with all your heart, soul, and mind so that the kids can follow your example, can follow your lead, and can become more like Christ. As we do that, I want to give you one strategy. As we kind of finish out the life group season, I want to give you one strategy. And strategies are important. You know, I was watching a basketball game the other day, and the team I was rooting for lost at the last minute. And I was talking to one of my good friends who's actually a coach of a basketball team. And he told me that the reason they lost is because they didn't have a game plan in the last second. They didn't have a strategy to take the last shot. And it's because of that they didn't get off the last shot and they lost the game. And you know, I thought about that this week and about our life groups. Do we have a strategy? Do we have a game plan? Or do we just go into life groups each week and kind of go through the motions? And the answer to that question is yes, we do have a strategy. We do have a game plan. And that game plan is to encourage students to become more like Christ. So my challenge to you this week is actually to pick 3 students. 3 students that are in your small group, that are in your circle, a sphere of influence. 3 students that God has put in your life, in your path. And I want you to really heavily invest in them in this last season of life groups, April and May. 2 more months. Pick 3 students and really invest into those 3 students. Pray for them, talk to them, encourage them, figure out how they're doing in their relationship with Christ. What are their tough questions? What are their tough questions about God, about relationships, about family? What are their needs? What are their prayer needs? How are they doing? What are they struggling with? What's really exciting them in life? Anyways, pick 3 students and really pray for them, encourage them, and get to know them at a deeper level. Get to know their story. Just do that with 3 students in the next 2 months as we close out this life group season. Let that be your strategy. Let that be your game plan. Don't just go through the motions. Have a strategy as we close the season in life groups. And God will show up and God will do amazing things, I promise. All right, well, that's it for this video cast. I love you guys. Thanks for stepping in. Thanks for checking in. We'll see you guys next time.